Well, I just thought it was a phenomenal match. And I actually thought it during the match the whole time. Even in the fourth game, I screwed that up. But I was like, this is fun. And maybe it's because I knew a season wasn't ending for either team. But I just thought we played with a lot of joy. And, it's a bummer someone had to lose. It sure is fun to win. I'm not going to argue that wasn't fun. But I think both Marquette and Creighton deserve an opportunity to host. And hopefully the committee saw that it's two high-level teams. And just really proud of this group. I mean, after getting beat pretty handily at their place last week, I thought they came in and, in game one, we got beat handily again and just really responded and fought. And we knew it was going to be a grind to get out with a win.
Questions?
For any of the players who want to tackle it, after they beat you in game one tonight, where it kind of felt like a pretty dominant continuation of what they did last weekend, did you guys have any doubt in that moment at all?
I feel like our team was still very calm. Like, I knew that we had lost, but I feel like in the last time we played them, we were all super nervous, and like it was just a different vibe in there, and I feel like we all knew once we played our game and came out and started a little stronger, then we'd be fine. So I was pretty confident, I feel like.
We talked a lot about being like calm and confident, and even though like the first set, like the score wasn't really going our way, like I feel like we did a lot of things that like last week we talked about getting better at, and I think we knew that would carry through the rest of the sets.
How strong, for any of the players, how strong was the revenge factor tonight after what happened last week?
Very. Yes. It's up there.
We definitely wanted it bad. It was awesome.
At what point in this match tonight did you feel like you had maybe them on their heels a little bit, if at all?
I feel like going into second set, I feel like, because after the first, we kind of just turned it around. We knew, like, this is going to be a big game. It's going to be fun. And we knew that going into it. But afterwards, we were like, we got to change what we're doing. And I think second set, that's when we kind of started.
I feel like first two, maybe three sets, we started out a little slow. And we talked about that after the third set, like focus on starting the fourth one strong. And I think we did that. We were up, well, I don't know.
Yeah,
like
we had control of the fourth
something.
set and then didn't win it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Part of that's on me.
Why?
Kirsten, what did you tell the team after that, losing that marathon fourth set?
I always think fifth games just is about an attitude, and we always go back to the Nebraska match. We felt like in the Nebraska match we got tentative and we didn't go for it, and so I think our discussion was primarily about that. Like at this point, we know what they're doing. It's about being the aggressor and. Marquette gave us quite a few serves in that fifth set, so that obviously helped too. But I thought, we went for it, and if we'd lost, that's the thing. I always say when you dream about this stuff, do you dream about the opposing team making an error, or you making a play, right? And so you always dream that you're going for it. So, and you sure don't want to lose being timid. You want to go for it.
Sorry. Important text message. I guess when you, at 24-24 for the fourth set, it felt like the cleaner team was probably going to win this match. And then you see, Marquette had about half their service errors in the match in the fifth set. So obviously they weren't clean. But part of that's on you too, because you could have been making errors the whole time too. How were you, the cleaner team, the sharper team, in that most stressful moment? What do you think helped you guys execute at a higher level than they were?
At the end of the fourth? Or going
from the end of the fourth into the fifth, it just felt like the cleaner team was going to win this match.
Yeah, I think, honestly, our confidence level really stepped up there at the end. I kind of told a couple people, like, going into the fifth set, we were, like, right there with him in the fourth set, and we had our DS in the middle. Like, I think that honestly built up a lot of confidence for me, at least, and a lot of other people. Like, we could do this with anyone on the court. So, yeah, just trusting each other, and we had a lot of motivation going into the fifth. We didn't want to lose, and, yeah, I think that's what it came down to.
Kinder didn't know what a stud Sky was. Mike would know from high school what a stud Sky is in the front row. We should have said her.
Yeah. She would have told him.
She would have.
Kirsten, what do you think got Ava and Norah going specifically? Because it felt like Marquette was just all over the place in the first set. You guys were higher. They were getting blocks. I think like 4 blocks, 23 digs. Like, it was hard to put the ball down. What do you think?
Well, I thought they did a couple things. First of all, I thought they followed game plan of where they should be attacked, because Marquette has some really efficient defenders and efficient blockers, and so that was a big thing. I thought last week when we got punched, we got tentative sometimes with our swings, and I thought both of them were aggressive and smart aggressive. So if it wasn't there, they put the ball in a spot that could disrupt them a little bit. I just think, I said this in one of the other interviews. The benefit of losing on Saturday last week is we reformulate a game plan. Sometimes you learn more from a loss. You hope your team responds, which, obviously they did. But, we were able to really go back and say, okay, what are they doing against us, why they won, and then what do we need to be doing? And I thought these guys really did a great job executing the game plan tonight.
Norah, what's it mean to, I think 23 kills tonight and to win the Big East tournament title?
Well, Ava had 22.
Yes, that's true.
And wait, what was the last part? Sorry.
What's it
win the
mean
title.
to win tonight? And
Oh my gosh. It means the world. I mean, we talked about this yesterday, that we all dreamed of this day. We get an opportunity to play for a championship. I think that's really special. And even if us and Marquette are usually the top teams in the league all year, I think that's something that we don't take for granted. So I think that's really special that we're able to come in here with the same amount of energy that anybody would and ready to go get it.
Kiana, what helped you get clicking? It just felt like your termination rate and your block touches went to a different level and gave you ground, basically.
Yeah, I think as you get into a game, you start to learn what the other team's doing, which helps with block touches. And I think after the first set, I realized how big their block was, and so talked to Kendra about just keeping the ball high, just to hopefully be able to swing high and not low into them. So.
Kirsten, what was the call at the very end of the marathon fourth set? It was some officials called as far as what the point was.
Something about the net or
I was
under or
under the
something?
net or something.
Oh, they called. I thought they called. Was it you? I thought it was Kendra.
I hit the ball. Sorry.
No, I think it was
me.
Kendra's. They said her foot was underneath the net, and I said, was it fully under? And they said yes, and it's not challengeable, which I did not know, or we would have challenged it just to see.
It's funny because every time you get into this situation, over all the years, you always say it, you just hope both teams play well, and it's, that despite what you guys are both going for, selfishly as much as you want it, you hope it's a good match. And it doesn't always feel like you guys have a rival, because it's a testament to your guys' program and everything and all the success you've had. But tonight it felt like we were watching a rivalry match where neither team was going to back down. What did that feel like to coach and to play in, I guess, for all of you, Kirsten and everybody who wants to?
Well, it was fun, first of all, and I think we'll have a rival going forward. Marquette loses only their libero, so they're going to be. For the next few years, let alone recruiting after that. They are stacked to be really good, which is great for our league. And of course we want to win it. We love, that experience, but we want to elevate our league, and so we're happy that Marquette's really good this year, and hopefully there's going to be some other teams. I said this the other day. I think there's some teams in the league that didn't do well in the non-con that are tournament level teams, and we just need them to play well early so that we can get more teams in the tournament.
Saying no for the players, I'm sure it would be nice if it were easy and not stressful and you could just get kill after kill and celebrate with the crowd all night, but is it kind of fun that it's hard, that you have to dig deep, that you have to kind of...
I think it's a lot of
100%,
fun.
yeah. I'd rather have that any day than an easy win. I feel like it's so much more fun competing. I feel like games like this is why I play. That's what
We also said going forward, this game will prepare us well for the tournament instead of just playing teams that if we play well, should be able to beat pretty easily. This team pushed us, and I think teams in the future are also going to push us. I think it was a good challenge.
So who doubts the coach, or does anybody want to come clean on that?
18 of them. They're all in trouble.
Oh, it was Ellie Bolton.
Yeah.
They just kept going. That was the issue.
The water never ran out.
They just kept going.
So what's your plan for tomorrow?
We have a selection show at DJ's Dugout at Miracle Hill. So, fans are welcome to come out. The other big thing is let's go soccer. How exciting for our soccer team to be in the Elite Eight. So it's a great day to be a Blue Jay.
I actually was just going to ask you that. I'm glad you brought it up. Thank you. Obviously, Johnny's Mr. Creighton, right? Just been here as a player. Now he's a coach. How does it feel to know that he's got his team rolling on a deep postseason run in the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, and Johnny is. We always say Johnny and Flan are the two favorite coaches in the office. Like, how can you not love Johnny Torres? Like, he's such a good guy. We were texting today. You know, he reached out to wish us luck. You know, it's just. Yeah, it's awesome. And I think a testament of staying the course, right? They start hot, they really struggle, they barely make the tournament, and then doing what they're doing. So, but soccer's a weird sport. That's the other thing I've learned watching the World Cup and this. I mean, it's a strange sport.
It's acquired taste for sure.
How much of a boost did the home crowd give you guys tonight?
They were
Especially-
awesome.
Yeah.
Got really
Like,
close.
yeah, I mean, in some of those tough calls, like they were on our side, and then also like when we get in like a couple point slump, like they were there to cheer us on, and it was huge.
How do you feel about your candidacy as your season's done now, and it's up to the committee to decide where you go, whether you're home or away?
Well, I think we've earned it. I mean, our worst loss is a 15 RPI team,
Yeah.
you know, and we have a lot of good wins. Our RPI, we think, if we won tonight, was projected to be around the 12 range. So, you know, we'll see what the committee decides. But I think we also, I think we met the eye test tonight. You know, Marquette's resume is they only have 2 losses to us in Wisconsin, who's obviously a very good team. So I think it was 2 really good teams, and I think both of us deserve to host.